friends, tonight we have a rare opportunity to have exclusive company of brilliant pianist who was following us during our years of jubilee, Mr. Andrija Jovovic, coming from Vienna, Montenegro. Allow me to announce Robert Schumann, Warum. That word will follow us through our short journey through the brightest moments of 2025. Warum? This world is still bringing us so much uncertainty. Our planet, our young generations, the future of humanity is constantly disturbed by the conflict instead of enjoying the beauty of harmony. That was the title of gala concert in Beijing, where my school had a brilliant performance.
Yeah, warum? That's the question. George Bernard Shaw, I think, found an answer to it. He said, the longer I live, the more I'm convinced that this planet is used by other planets as an asylum for lunatics. In February, I decided to visit my son in Palo Alto, California, since he doesn't visit me. And we did several hikes in the Bay Area and had a very good time together, which is not self-evident normally between fathers and sons. Vanya, in the meantime, actually entered into preparations for two very important jubilees. It was the 25th anniversary of the foundation of her school, ballet school, and it was the 10th anniversary of the Friends of Montenegro, a group of former ambassadors who were accredited to Montenegro and were meeting ever since then once a year at least. And we had all of them here in Montenegro with us. Our friends came from so many different countries. Hafsa Al-Ulama, the former UAE ambassador, she came from Dubai. Grażyna Sikorska and her husband Jarek, they came from Poland. Sue Brown, unfortunately, who was a member of our group, she passed away a year ago. And we had so many other friends like actually Nico Kommer and Marion coming from my hometown Augsburg in Germany, Sverre and Nina coming all the way from Oslo in Norway,
Szabolcs and Dori coming from Hungary,
from Budapest, and
Wolfgang Kral, Martin Johann Luther, and
Martin and Wolfgang, and yes. Wolfgang Gerte also, he came from Düsseldorf, he's a former crew colleague of mine. So we had a lot of guests, and Vanya was extremely busy actually in organizing these two jubilees.
I had also very special guest, Anna Pavlović, prima ballerina, the director of National Ballet of Serbia. I had Sonja Marinković, my mentor for Richard Wagner's work. We had so many amazing and friends who were really bringing us kind of joy, which, I mean, it's difficult to explain. You might see it in our eyes. And then when everything, the 2 jubilees were finished, I must admit I was that tired. And Pius, of course, since he is so active, he wanted to go further to Portugal, and he went there. But I decided to go to Los Arangelovac, to Serbia spa, to swim and sleep and read, because I was really, really very, very tired. Of course, when you feel this joy of achievement in the same time, that sweet tiredness, if I may say. And then it was interesting because that spa in Serbia, in Los Arangelovac, was established 1805 by Knyaz Miloš, and I will go back there again.
Well, as many of you know, mountaineering is my passion, and Hafsa Alulama, she had the great idea to go to Madeira to do some hikes in the mountains there. We climbed actually Pico Rivo in April this year, which is the highest mountain on the island, and we hiked along some of the levadas in a very beautiful natural environment. Along with us was Bernardo, and we had a great time together there.
And then, it was once more May, the end of the school year, in June. I thought, well, let's go to Augsburg, but then there was coming up something also extraordinary. That was a festival in Georgia. So we went to Batumi, and we spent there several days. During the festival days, we have seen and came to know all these amazing landscape, freshness, forests, great food, the character of that country, which is really quite strong and so extraordinary. And we met Honorary Consul of Montenegro to Georgia, Mr. Temur Kurhuli, and I want to send my deepest gratefulness for a beautiful time we have spent together there with my ballerinas, with him and his team who supported us so very much. So thank you.
After Georgia, the summer we spent in Augsburg as always, because Montenegro, particularly Podgorica, which has a reputation as being the frying pan of the Western Balkans, becomes extremely hot. So we spent the summer in Augsburg, meeting a lot of friends. I did some sailing on the Ammersee. I went hiking with some friends. We celebrated the Friedensfest, the Peace Festival in Augsburg, which reminds us of the religious peace treaty which was signed in Augsburg 1555 between Protestants and Catholics. And we also met actually Hans and Bea. Hans, he's 85 now, but he's still going very strong. And they invited us also to their home at the Pilsen Lake in a very beautiful area in Bavaria.
Allow me, Pius, please, to share with our friends my extreme, if I may so, joy going to Augsburg every summer, because I'm working so hard during the school year, and it starts in September, ending in June, and then July. When I go to Augsburg, that's the moment when I really can be in a high frequency of enjoying tranquility, beauty of harmony, like garden and my friends squirrels and the woodpeckers and the neighboring cats. And in the morning I'm doing Tai Chi, and then I'm going to the piano and I play Johann Sebastian Bach to train my brain. Then I'm making lunch for my Pius and enjoying a company with so many amazing people. We are meeting there during the festivals of Friedensfest, the concerts, operas we have seen, and so on and so on. So Augsburg is always the point of my recovery, and I am very happy if, as Pius promised, that my resting place will be in Augsburg. So Augusta Vindelicorum is my Heimatland. My soul is completely over there. Thank you, Pius.
Yeah, in September we spent 1 week in Spain on the invitation of our good friend Hafsa, and Martin from Germany came along, and we climbed actually the highest mountain of continental Spain, 3,000, or it's 3,500 something. And Martin, he is 82, he has 2 artificial knees, and even the mountain goats were so stunned there that they looked at us with bewilderment. Maybe we can show you one of the pictures of the mountain goats looking at Martin. So we had a great time there, and afterwards I did some more hikes with Hafsa in Montenegro. We climbed Vasojevički Kom, we did Rumija.
Yeah, but allow me, Pius, just to add, I mean, being in Spain, in Marbella, in this beautiful home, but again, beautiful garden, and for me, you know, since I have also artificial hip, yeah, and I need swimming, and I was always very jealous when Pius is mentioning that Martin has 2 artificial knees, and I have also artificial hip, and I need swimming. So in Spain, 7 days I was swimming. I was taught by new Filipino, another cuisine to make. I came all the way from Spain with a full suitcase of spices, noodles, and everything. I have to say and express my gratefulness to Hafsa Lulama, who always helped me in the right moment to fill myself with the energy to continue through the school program, which was, you know, I promised to my colleagues, it will be one peaceful year. We finish the Jubilee, we'll just do beautiful classes and so on. But then it came out with so many brilliant pedagogues. We had Andrea Bernhard von Fensch coming from Berlin. We had Svetlana Tsidilina coming from Russia, from Perm, and her son coming from Las Vegas. And we had a Japanese professor from Tokyo, Marika Kobayashi, who joined us here in the school also with amazing interaction between, I mean, the colleagues are sharing unbelievable amount of improving the working process with the kids, yeah, because this is always what when I'm asking myself, warum this or that, I know that what I'm doing down there in the school is really something which is worth of life, yeah. So then we were after Spain, you know, and the great moments with Hafsa Lulama, Juan and Latife and other friends. I came back to Montenegro, I packed my suitcase and I went all the way to China with my kids to perform for the World Dance Education Alliance Gala, master classes, and everything what we experienced once more there was really example of excellence. And I came back from China with such excitement and still a little bit upbeat, because the optimism I'm sharing with my Chinese friends, of course strongly supported by the German discipline, yeah, I think this is if we join forces with freedom and discipline, then we can secure the future for our young generations.
Yeah, I mean, while Vanya really climbed two important peaks this year with the 25th anniversary of her school and with her school's performance in Beijing on the occasion actually of this gala organized by the World Dance Education Alliance. My peaks were more physical, but I'm enjoying actually after retirement my role as patron of her ballet school.
Yeah, thank you, Pius, for being with us and strongly supporting us. I mean, in these uncertain moments all around the globe and here in Montenegro as well, I really feel here so secure and safe, and are with this main. You see, it's very hard for me to express myself when I'm so tired, because in this moment, we have our ballerinas performing for the qualifications for Eurosong contest tonight. We have tomorrow organizing Pius, who should read fairy tales for the kids. We have a series of birthdays, and today I became
Vanya's activities are
54.
really mind-boggling.
Yes.
I think we should
drink now. It's a champagne with the golden small sparkles inside, and we have plenty of time. Herr Fischer, we have to drink a golden champagne. Yeah. Bravo, bravo.
Yeah,
Wow.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year 2026.